On 30th July 2003, scientists performed a miracle, something that was never done before. A species of goats called Pyrenean ibex was brought back from extinction. Pyrenean ibex was a magnificent creature who roamed the Pyrenees for thousands of years until 1989 when excessive hunting drove them to end. 10 years later, the last remaining member of the species was found, a female called Celia. She was fitted with a radio collar and released back into the wild. 9 months later, she was found dead, crushed under a tree, and once mighty Pyrenean ibex became officially extinct. But researchers managed to get some of her cells. Then they started a quest to bring back Celia. Scientists injected the nucleus from her cells into the cells of goats. The goat DNA from these cells was already removed. These were then implanted into surrogate mothers. Out of 57 attempts, 7 moved to the next level, and out of these 7, only 1 successfully gave birth. And there they have it, an extinct species brought back to life. But this success only lasted 10 minutes. Despite all attempts, Celia's clone died, and once again Pyrenean ibex was extinct. The generation of an organism which is either extinct or resembles an extinct species is what we call de-extinction, also known as resurrection biology or species revivalism. The internet and movies are full of it, and I'm sure you have many questions about it. Like, how is it done? Is it possible now? Why are we doing it? Is it ethical? Well, stay tuned to find out. Hey everyone, this is Tower Science, simplified science to make you smarter. De-extinction is actual science, and a lot of work is being done into it. There are many ways to do it, like genome editing, backbreeding, but the most accepted method is cloning, the same process which was used to bring back ibex. Different countries are working on various projects to bring back different animals. Like in America, scientists are working on bringing back the passenger pigeon, a beautiful bird that once flocked in billions across the earth. But due to excessive hunting, the last one of them died in 1914. In the UK, researchers are working on the great auk or penguin of the north. In South Africa, efforts are being made to revive a zebra-like creature called the quagga. And yes, one of the most popular animals in this category, the woolly mammoth. Scientists from US, South Korea and Japan are trying to revive this great beast. So when these animals are brought back to life, will they be the same as what they used to be? Well, no, they can't be the same as what they were. It's not just the DNA that shapes a creature, it's the sum of genetics and environment. The mammoth that would be created will be much closer to the elephants of today. Can we bring back any animal we want? Even dinosaurs? The answer again is no. Only the species which died a few thousand years ago and their DNA somehow preserved can be resurrected. DNA can't last forever. Even in ideal condition, it disintegrates over time. And in about 2 million years, it's gone. Dinosaurs became extinct 65 million years ago, so there is no chance of seeing an actual T-Rex up close. So why do it? Why dedicate so much time and effort in this process? To answer that, we have to look at Fatu and Najin. They are the members of northern white rhinoceros species. There was a time when their species roamed all over eastern and central Africa and savanna grasslands. Their haunts made them an ideal target for poachers. And despite efforts made by many organizations, as of March 2018, these two are the only surviving members of their species. Both of them are female and are too old for any other method of reproduction to work. In cases like these, de-extinction appears as a likely candidate. Every species has its role to play in the ecosystem. For example, mammoths and other herbivores retain the grassland by breaking the soil and fertilizing it with their manure. Their extinction resulted in that grassland turning into tundra. There are species of plants and animals that have potential to cure many diseases, but they will vanish before we even had a chance to discover them. For example, a species of frogs called gastric brooding frog converted its stomach temporarily into a womb, and during that time it stopped producing stomach acid. Unlocking this mystery can help cure stomach ulcers. an ailment that affects millions of people. But sadly, they went extinct in the 1980s. Efforts are being made to revive them with encouraging results. So once we bring back these extinct species, where would we keep them when they have large enough populations? Well, if the species recently vanished, they can be sent back to where they lived. Or if their natural habitat is no longer secure, a new one should be arranged. Though de-extinction only solves one part of the problem, the things which resulted in the extinction may still be present. For example, the Arabian oryx was saved from near extinction, which took a considerable effort. But once it was released back into the wild, the poachers again hunted it to extinction. The same can be valid for the species that scientists are trying to bring back. This problem also needs to be tackled to restore balance. Science is evolving faster. It's been so many years since the first clone was created, and with all the new technology, resurrection is within our grasp. But there is another debate going on. Are humans playing God when they are trying to revive these creatures? Though we have to think, are we playing God when we are trying to bring them back, or when we annihilated their existence? Every day we are losing 30 to 150 species, and the rate of extinction is 1,000 times higher than what it was before humans arrived. So we have a role in this. De-extinction is aimed more towards restoring the species that recently went extinct, and less about creating the most incredible amusement park or best zoo in the world. So what do you think about de-extinction? Is it good or bad? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, like and share, and as always, keep learning, keep exploring, and to know everything.